Hello guys, welcome back to the live stream. അവിടെ തിയേറ്ററിലല്ല, മാള് ഫുള്ളായിട്ട് വന്നിട്ട് ഞാനും വൈഫും പിന്നെ മരുമക്കളും താത്താടെ മക്കളെ. ഇവിടെ മറ്റേ ഊബർ ടാക്സി ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, അതിൽ പോയി. ജെൻഷാസൽ ബ്രോ ഹായ്. ഹലോ ഗൈസ്, വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക് ടു ലൈവ് സ്ട്രീം. ഇതിലിട്ട് ഞാൻ കണ്ടില്ല. മുകളില് ഇവിടെ ഫാത്തിമ ലത്തീഫ് ആരാ? അവന് കൊടുത്താലും ഇപ്പൊ എടുത്ത് നോക്കുമ്പോഴേ പാസ്വേഡ് മാറ്റാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഒരു വട്ടം കയറണം, എന്നിട്ട് വീണ്ടും കയറുമ്പോൾ വരൂല. ചോദിച്ചു നോക്കും. റൂം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ആരെങ്കിലും അറിയോ? റൂമിടാം. ഓക്കെ, ഫാത്തിമ ലത്തീഫ് ഹായ് ബ്രോ. കളിക്കാം. ആരെങ്കിലും കയറിക്കോ. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ? സ്ട്രീം വാച്ച് ചെയ്ത് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തു. തുറാമി എടുക്കാൻ മറന്നു. കിട്ടില്ല, നെക്സ്റ്റ് നോക്കാം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ഓക്കെ. അടുത്ത കയറിക്കാം. അടുത്ത ഈ കളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കയറി.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
മനസ്സിലായല്ലോ ബ്രോ.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts...
It's fun! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our... ചവറ് പോലെ ആവും ഗോപ്പ്.
Rosario has the chance to go the other way.
എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ?
And they've got a throw. Rafinha making good progress on the right-hand side. Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. Messi! Good try, very good try in
എൻ്റെ
fact.
പ്ലേസ് എവിടെ?
Well, it
എൻ്റെ
was a
പ്ലേസ്
confident
ട്രിവാൻഡ്രം ആണ് ബ്രോ.
attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that
ട്രിവാൻഡ്രം.
power. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's bustling through it, and the shots!
നൈസ്.
And again, he is at his
ജസ്റ്റ് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ, ലൈക്ക്
best.
ചെയ്തോ, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafinha running with the ball. On now, and he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Eto. Hazard. And it's Maldini. Rosario, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Still goalless.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, റാൻഡം റൂമാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ റൂം ഇടുമ്പോൾ കയറേ.
Cannavaro. Almost half an hour in now. Rafinha is onto this. He's having a shot! Goal!
Nice goal.
Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona
Right.
have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Eto. Panucci produces the perfect tackle there.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Platini. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Xavi Alonso. De Jong. And here's Van Basten. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. He's shifting through the gears here.
Voilà.
We've reached half-time.
Yeah.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Rosario trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Rosario really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's fired! Off the post! Rosario do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now here's the delivery. Maldini clears it away. Well, it's absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
എങ്ങനെയാണ് എടുക്കണം?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
ആളല്ലേ ഇത്രയും വലിയ കാര്യം വെച്ചിട്ടടിയാ.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
So what can they conjure from this one?
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Number 23, ETO. Number 10, Hazard.
Oh, fantastic from Platini! A finish right from the top draw. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's De Jong.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Tries one from range. Oh my word, that is something. That is a gem, an absolute gem. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.
GG bro. പറഞ്ഞോ ബ്രോ. ഓ അത് നൈസ് ഗോളായിരുന്നു. കീപ്പർ പോലും ഞാൻ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചില്ല പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാറ്. $200. ചെക്ക് ഞെട്ടിപ്പോയി.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
വരും പറഞ്ഞ
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when
He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Ambitious ball here. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Eto. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Azar. First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
ഖുറാൻ എടുത്തിടാൻ മറന്നുപോയി. ഡിവിഷൻ വെച്ചപ്പോൾ റെഡ് കിട്ടിയ ആൾക്ക് എടുത്തിടാൻ മറന്നു.
Rosario so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pirlo.
Rosario are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah. Donadoni! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Nicely shaped ball. Good read, needed to be. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press.
Voilà.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Odo, that is a great pick out, and he was quick to react. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Messi. Koku. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most convincing of passes, or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stam spots it and intercepts. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Oh,
It's from and again. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
Just a
perhaps.
quick reminder today, please
The
refrain from
midway
parking
point of the
outside
game.
this
Rosario
stadium.
certainly
Thank you
have
for your
plenty of
cooperation.
positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few
bilmem ya.
minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. Pullet wants to run onto this. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Rosario presented with a golden opportunity here.
İndir.
So this to break the deadlock. So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Here's the return pass. Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Pullet. Great vision. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This further to improve their cause. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's bustling through and collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's a searching pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Very much into the last knockings.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Koku, the man synonymous with solidity.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a cute ball.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
So that's it. It is all over.
Easy bro, easy.
Have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Azar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Children's announcement. With the
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Rosario really were very...
Hello, next Albin Jackson. Okay bro. Here ഞാൻ room ഇടാം. Guys, എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യോ ഗൈസ്? സ്ട്രീം വാച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്ന എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക്. കേരള എക്സ്ട്രീം ബ്രോ ഹായ്, വെൽക്കം ബ്രോ. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ, ലൈക്ക്. ഡെൽപിയർ എന്താ എല്ലാരെയും കൂടെ എടുത്തിട്ട് എവിടെ ഇട്ട് ഇറക്കാൻ? ഡെൽപിയറെ പുറത്തിട്ട് ചെയ്യണം.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast.
ഡിഫൻസ് ഒക്കെ ഭയങ്കര ശോകമാണ്.
There's the whistle,
ഡിഫൻസ്
and
ഒക്കെ
here we
നല്ലപോലെ
go.
പൊട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്.
Well, for Pepe, this is the time
ഇപ്പൊ
to get
എല്ലാരും
that stern
കിക്ക് ഔട്ട്, ഞാൻ
focus in his
നോക്കുമ്പോ എല്ലാരും
eyes.
കിക്ക് ഔട്ട് ഇട്ട് കളിക്കും.
It's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows.
അതാണ്
The
കിക്ക്
core of
ഔട്ട്
his
ഇപ്പൊ
game
എല്ലാരും
is
ഇട്ട്
winning
കളിക്കും.
battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Pepe simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. ETO! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just...
ചേഞ്ചാക്കി കളിച്ചു തുടങ്ങി, ഇതിലായിട്ട് ചേഞ്ച് ആക്കിയില്ല, മാറ്റിയിട്ട് നോക്കണം.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, easy pickings there.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Vitinha and Zanetti. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. Thuram cannot be beaten that easily. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini. Pirlo. And it's Maldini. And this is Eto. And the ball's gone astray. That's a good ball. Sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual materialised so far. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hazard, quality ball. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Hazard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pirlo. Bouts of passing here, really.
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock down.
Hazard nice ചെയ്യാൻ എംഎഫ് കളിക്കുന്നു, കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
And that is indeed the final act. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Rosario coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter.
സെറ്റാണ്. ഞാൻ കണ്ട് SS മിക്കവായിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. 4-2 ഇട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, പിന്നെ അങ്ങനെ എംഎഫ് ഇട്ട്.
Rosario can look back at a decent first half.
മറ്റേ മാനേജർ നോക്കണം. മൗരീനോ ഉണ്ട്, ഇട്ട് നോക്കണം. നോക്കിയിട്ട് ഇപ്പോ ഡിവിഷനിൽ വരുന്ന ഒപ്പോണന്റ് എല്ലാം അത് തന്നെ, കിക്ക് കൗണ്ടർ തന്നെ കളിക്കണം.
Rosario currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Turan is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rosario do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in
അങ്ങോട്ട് എന്തൊക്കെയോ
personnel. We'll
ചേഞ്ച്
see if the
വരുത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന്
system
പറയാം
changes with it.
ഗെയിമിൽ. എല്ലാവരും
To
ലൈക്ക്
the
ചെയ്യോ?
grateful arms of the keeper. And that's gone loose. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, he's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
ETO is offering
ഈ
a
സ്ട്രീം
right
വാച്ചിന്
smile.
എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് ഗൈസ്. പ്ലീസ് ലൈക്ക് ദി സ്ട്രീം.
Rosario with the corner, there first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Another chance from a corner.
സെറ്റ് തന്നെ. ഓ ഏറ്റവും നൈസാണ്. ഏറ്റവും കൊള്ളാം. രണ്ട് നൈസ് സ്കില്ലല്ലേ കൊടുത്തിരിക്കണം. ലോ സ്ട്രീമർ പിന്നെ ഫിനിഷ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് എങ്ങനെ അടിച്ചാലും ഗോൾ.
Throw in.
ലോ സ്ട്രീമർ അടിച്ചാൽ കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് പോസ്റ്റിനകത്ത് കയറും.
Messi.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
നൈസായിട്ട് റൺ എടുക്കും കേട്ടോ.
And eventually, you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
ഓടില്ല ഇത്.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation is
അതന്നെ
always there,
അതാറിന്റെ
Peter,
ഏറ്റവും
I
ബാക്ക്
think it would
വർത്തായിരുന്നു.
be ill-advised of them to try settle for
അതെന്താ
Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, what has
ബേക്കറി
happened
പ്ലേസ്
here?
ബോളേ എടുക്കുന്നു.
Oh, good-looking ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. He's onside. Shapes to shoot!
സ്ലോ ആയിപ്പോയി അവിടെ.
Rosario surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard picks it up out wide. Eto goes for the shot. Now, who's going to be first to this?
500 പോയാ.
Rosario really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it
അതാറിന്റെ
wasn't to
ബാക്കൊക്കെ
be.
എത്ര എൻ്റെ
Still, they should be able to see it.
14,000 തീർന്നത്.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
ഓക്കെ ഹെഡ് ഓഫ്.
Oh, no messing about, it is red. The player's body
Guys,
language
എല്ലാം ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തു
here is
ഗൈസ്.
a
ലൈക്ക്
bit
ചെയ്ത്
grim.
ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത്
It is
വരുന്നെല്ലാം
not
ലൈക്ക്
looking
ചെയ്തു.
great at all. Inter Milan are down to 10 men.
ബൂസ്റ്റർ ഇടാൻ പോലും സെക്കൻഡ് ബൂസ്റ്റർ എടുക്കാൻ പോലും സാധനമില്ല. ബാക്കി കുറേ പ്ലേസ് പുറത്ത് കിടക്കണം ബൂസ്റ്റർ ഇല്ലാതെ. റീലൊക്കെ 500 പോയിന്റ് ബ്ലാക്ക്. അതെ സത്യം. എനിക്ക് അത് തന്നെ അടിച്ച ബ്ലാക്ക് റീല് കേട്ടല്ലോ.
Substitution on the field.
This
Number
it.
11.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number
Cocu.
19. Messi.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press.
Eto. Coming on the field.
Tries to pass it through. That looks a fresh
Saviola.
ball.
Number 22. Neymar. Number 7.
There's the header!
ഉം.
And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be.
ഗൈസ് ലൈക്ക് എത്രയാണെന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുമോ
Relief,
ഗൈസ്? ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു
finally.
ലൈക്ക്.
Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break. But I suppose they were never really in danger, so there was no need to disengage the handbrake in the end.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Deftly away. It's a pretty loose pass. The most accurate pass. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's very neat. Tries one from range. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, he's bust and Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Looking for the run. Look, Messi! And he's done it! The first significant strike. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy...
And Van Nistelrooy! Missed by a fraction.
Screen stuck on.
Half an hour played now.
Swing weight.
Mateus. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee... Professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
He's having a good look here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Zola!
Ooh.
World class from Zola! A finish right from the top draw! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless.
Mateus!
Nice.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Kachu! That's another chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Mateus certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Can he get it through?
What?
Looks a cracking ball. Chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good strength.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Seoul really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And here's Bale. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Bale. Chance, surely! Off the post! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Zlatan
This
എത്ര
is
പോയിന്റ്
the
കിട്ടിയാണ്?
perfect example of how to play with
Zlatanനെ
man advantage. Move the
അവസാനമാണ്
opposition
കിട്ടിയത്.
from
ബാക്കി
side to
14
side,
players.
wear them down.
Zola! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Stam gets over and intercepts. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, Peter, just see here how
Faris
the
എവിടെടാ?
attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Silvestre flings it. He leaps for it. Oh, split-second reaction.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
അതുണ്ടല്ലോ ഇതിനകത്ത് എന്തോ സംഭവം കിടക്കും. സെറ്റിങ്സ് എന്തോ ആണ് മാറി കിടക്കും. പുറത്തോട്ടൊന്നും ഇറങ്ങിയില്ലേ പാരിസ്?
clearance. And this is Bale. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
That'll be a corner.
കഴിച്ചിട്ടാണോ? ഓക്കെ, നമ്മുടെ മാച്ച് കുറച്ചും കൂടി ടൈം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ലാപ്ടൺ ജസ്റ്റ് ബി പി ഉണ്ടാ ഞാൻ ഇട്ടിരിക്കണ ബി പി തരാം. ഗെയിമിംഗ് അല്ല ബ്രോ, ഹായ്.
He's rising.
ഓ നൈസ് ഹെഡ്.
It's a goal. Again we are level. What a contest.
ഇത്
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
നെക്സ്റ്റ് മീ. ഓക്കെ, അരിഞ്ചോസ് ബ്രോ, ഹായ്. ഗൈസ് എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ വരുന്ന എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. ഹസാർഡ് ബ്രോ, ഹസാർഡ് നൈസ് അല്ലേ?
Coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Rosario drag themselves back again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to
ബ്രോ
win this.
റണ്ണെടുക്കാം. സീൻ
Squeeze it through. Koku. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Villa. Oh, right place, right time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This
സുന്ദരായി.
game could yet yield a winner.
That pass isn't the best.
ആര്?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Koku into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Great ball if he can get there.
നോ, ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്.
Neymar. Messi.
പൊട്ടി, ബാക്ക്
And
പൊട്ടി.
it's been played through. He's got away. Hoisted in. Oh, great leap! It's a loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try. Got to be quick to recover this. And that signals the end. So it's ended all square. Both
രണ്ടിന്റെ
sides showing
ജസ്റ്റ്
battling qualities.
കിക്കാൻ വഴി. എപ്പിക്ക് നൈസാണ് ബ്രോ, ഗോൾ പോച്ചർ കാർഡ് പോലെ കളിക്കും.
Koku voted
ഹെഡിങ്,
man of the
ബുള്ളറ്റ്
match,
ഹെഡ് കൂടെ
and
ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട്
deservedly so.
ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യാനൊക്കെ നൈസാണ്.
Rosario
GG
succeeded
bro.
in minimising the damage caused
റിപ്ലൈ.
by
ഗൈസ് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചു തരാം. ബൂസ്റ്ററോടെ ഇടാറുണ്ട്. ഇതാണ് പി പി. ഹെഡിങ്ങിനാണ് മെയിനായിട്ട് ഇട്ടിരിക്കണം. 8797. ഹെഡിങ് 91, സ്പീഡ് 90, ജമ്പിങ് 94 ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ആരെങ്കിലും കയറി ഇത് ഇറങ്ങിയാ അവന്മാർക്ക്? നമ്മളെ ഇത് കളി വന്നപ്പോ ഇറങ്ങിയത്. മുഫി ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ഓക്കെ. ഓ 200 രൂപ തിരിച്ചു വന്നപ്പോ 200, പോയപ്പോ 170. ഊട്ട പിടിച്ച് പോയാലും സെയിം ഇതാണൊക്കെ തന്നെ, ഒരു 160 150 എന്താവും ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് അങ്ങോട്ട്. അവിടെ നിന്ന് വരാൻ വേണ്ടി അമ്മ മറ്റേ റിട്ടേൺ ചാർജ് ഒക്കെ ചേർത്ത്. നമ്മുടെ അവിടെ മറ്റില്ല. ബേക്കിൽ ഇർഫാൻ ബ്രോ ഉണ്ട്. ഇർഫാൻ ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഉണ്ടാവും. കേരള എക്സ്ട്രാ ID ഇട്ടോ ബ്രോ, ID ഇട്ടോ. അടുത്ത കളിയിടാം.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
പാസ് നൈസായിരുന്നു. പ്ലെയർ കയറി
that's been cut out, well played.
ID ഇട്ടില്ല. ഇർഫാൻ ലൈവ് നടത്തിയോ?
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that
അക്കൗണ്ട്
one.
കയറുന്നില്ല.
It was always going to be intercepted.
ബ്രോ ഇർഫാന്റെ അക്കൗണ്ട് പോയി ബ്രോ, ഹാക്കായി പോയി.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
ബ്രോ ഓടുന്നില്ല.
Best going face to face with his great rival. It's
Ooh,
loose
nice
now,
tackle.
they want to get it back. Rosario with the corner, there first.
ഇവിടെ വേറെ എന്തൊക്കെയോ ലാംഗ്വേജ് എന്തെല്ലാം പറഞ്ഞു.
Chance! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt.
ഫുട്ബോൾ അക്കൗണ്ട് ഹാക്കാൻ. ബ്രോ അക്കൗണ്ട് ഹാക്കായി. ഫുട്ബോൾ അക്കൗണ്ട്.
Rosario are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. Totti. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all round.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently
വാങ്ങിയതായിരുന്നില്ല.
loves the contest.
8 വർഷം കൊണ്ട് കളിച്ചെടുത്തത്.
And he's found a way past. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Oh, easy pickings there.
എന്താ
Rickles his
ഹസാർഡ്
way
ഓടുന്നില്ല.
through. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Totti. And that interception was...
ഓടാ അക്കൗണ്ട് വേണ്ടി പറഞ്ഞു മറന്നു
Read
എനിക്കത്.
that really well and stopped it.
Good work on the right flank here. He's a sharp little ball here. Maldini. That pass isn't the best. Best. And it's Totti. And here's Gullit. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far,
ഇത്
Peter.
മറ്റേ അവനെ കണക്കല്ലേ ഇരിക്കണേ വാബിലെ
Quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels...
സൗദിയിലെന്നാണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത്.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
ഓടിക്കേറാമത്തെ
Rosario have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they
Phenomenal
haven't
pass
got
ആണ്
much to
പക്ഷെ.
show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Best. Koku. Oh, facing up to his adversary. That's what you call
ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഞാൻ
inspired
കയറാറ്
goalkeeping.
കയറിയാല്
Clearly thought he
ഓ
had
ഫ്രീ ആണെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ.
It's their second corner of the game.
ഇവരെ വിളിച്ചില്ല ഞാൻ. ജാസ് കണ്ടില്ല 2 ദിവസമായി.
Milan are looking to go forward now. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Aimed beyond the defence. There will be a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Rui Costa!
നൈസ് ഗോൾ.
Rui Costa! Explosive! About as smooth as it gets. How they've waited. Now they have it.
ഓ ഇന്ന്
Calm,
ഫ്രീ ആണല്ലേ.
composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question
but-
now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Azar. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
വേറെ
Sergio,
സുഖമാടിയാ ലാസ്റ്റ്.
Rosario are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
he's found a way through. Maldini kept aware.
പക്ഷെ എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്.
Reclaimed easily.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Rosario
പറഞ്ഞ
really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Gullit. Impressive job.
ലാസ്റ്റ്
And that could come back to haunt them.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Rummenigge. Now it's Gullit. Best. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never.
എന്താ ഇത്?
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Number 10. Hazard. Number 7. George Best. Number 21.
Rosario
സമയം തീർന്നു.
really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ibrahimovic. Number 23.
Pirlo
ETO.
gets across to intercept
Number
that.
18. Zola.
Played into
Number
space.
19.
Beckenbauer promptly
Number
onto that,
8.
and that is that.
Substitution. 4 added minutes has
Intricate
been
passing,
indicated.
looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Played
Replay,
not
bro.
stopped, but
GG,
there
GG.
is time for no more. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Quick request for support for
How
our
would you
World
sum up what we've
Charity
witnessed,
Fund.
Jim?
Rosario really were made to rue their ineptitude, if I can put it like that. Defended reasonably well, but if you can't put away your chances, there's always a risk of this happening. And
എനിക്കിത് കണക്കൊരു ജോലി വന്നതാണ്, ഞാൻ പോയില്ല ദുബായിൽ. വീഡിയോ ഇടുന്നില്ലേ? അല്ല അല്ല, അവിടെ അവിടെ ഒരു മച്ചാണ്, അപ്പൊ അയാൾ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് തന്നാണ്. മാസം 80 രൂപ സാലറി ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ കയറി പോയില്ല. എഡിറ്റർ തന്നെ ഇതാണ്. വീഡിയോസ് ഒരു കമ്പനിക്ക് വേണ്ടി വീഡിയോസ് എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. എപ്പോഴത്തെ ഒരു മൈൻഡിൽ കയറി പോയില്ല, അത് വേണ്ടെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ച്. പിന്നെ ആലോചിച്ചപ്പോഴാണ് തോന്നുന്നത് കയറിപ്പോയാൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു. 80 എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ ദുബായിൽ നിന്നൊക്കെ കിട്ടണ പാടാണ്. പിന്നെ കൂട്ടുമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു, 1-2 മാസമൊക്കെ കഴിയുമ്പോഴേ അവർക്ക് ഇത് നമ്മൾ എഡിറ്റിംഗ് ഒക്കെ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ എല്ലാം കൂട്ടുമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അവരത് ചോദിച്ചാൽ വേറെ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് തരും, പക്ഷെ ഊണാണൊരു ഇത്. Yes,
Hello and
live
welcome
like
one and all. The
ചെയ്യാത്തതുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ലൈക്ക്
atmosphere
ചെയ്തോ.
building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി
The skies are
കളിക്കാനുള്ളവരൊന്ന്
clear,
കമന്റ്
the
ഇട്ടോ
noise
ഗൈസ്,
is
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാം.
fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's having a hit!
GG ഇർഫാൻ ബ്രോ.
Second reaction.
Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rosario with the corner. There first.
കേരള ബ്രോ ഗെയിമിന്റെ സൗണ്ട് ഓക്കെ തന്നെ, അതോ ബോറായിട്ട് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Great ball and he's in real chance. Big moment.
Okay.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment
Andra.
has come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rosario have got it back, and
Messi, nice goal.
again in a trice, and they are soaring. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Rosario are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Coach certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's intervened well there.
Rosario are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And this is Van Basten. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Musiala. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Van Basten. The cross. Oh, well played, well played. And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Getting up there!
Nice.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good glide! Just not quite happening for him just now. Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kukçu. Rosario looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Kukçu. Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. De Gea getting this one clear.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Kukchu. That's the end of the first 45. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Rosario really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Rosario firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scorer. So straight into the second half. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Neymar. And this is ETO. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. And here's Pullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's
എന്താ പാസ് എത്ര ടൈം?
Now it's Van Basten. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Good take, and is he in? That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Pullet. Raul. And it's Neymar. Driving forward. He's got away. Well played goal. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, some tackle that. Raul. Pullet. Koku. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. ETO! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Pullet. That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. ETO. Roberto Carlos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passing nice and neat. Oh, and the shot! And that's
A nice goal.
finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position. So that's
GG
it.
bro, Kerala Gaming bro, GG.
Rosario have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Pirlo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
GG bro, GG. നിസാറിലുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി. ആരുമില്ല. ബ്രോ അടിക്കാനെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ. കയറിക്കോ ബ്രോ. മറ്റേ ഇതാണ് ഗെയിം അടിക്കണം ഇത് വെച്ചിട്ട് VR വെച്ചിട്ട് എല്ലാം പൊടിഞ്ഞാൻ തോന്നുന്നു.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Kirkchu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he is Masolo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances. Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Massaro. And claimed it back swiftly. Rosario yet to have an attempt on goal. That is good alertness. Ambitious ball here. Maldini. Rummenigge. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Out towards the flank. Adams cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred.
Rosario are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Looking for the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good.
And Salah! Oh, crossbar! Has another go! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah.
And here's Lampard. Stan. Rummenigge. And he's there to make the challenge.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
Mine good
Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please refrain
The midway point of the game.
Rosario really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall
Substitutions
performance.
taking place.
I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from
കാല്
either
നീട്ടി വിടണേ
side after 45 minutes. Back on the way then.
Rosario clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Sure.
That's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Rosario are in front now. The game's Kachu!
എന്താ അടിയാ
And he's straight offside. ETO being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Can he get it through? And they win it back again. ETO looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rosario are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. So there's the clearance. He's only too happy to take that back. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, there's a probing ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Zola scooting forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is good progress on the left. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Zola is offering a wry smile there.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's come to nothing. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
GG, bro.
And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line.
Arsenal being a change of circumstance here. Strugglers are looking brighter and brighter. Holding it free as it stands. With that getting down. If they win here, they can win every week. 6 days all season.
GG, bro. ആരിലുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അറിയോ? ആരുമില്ലേ? അഭിഷേക് ബ്രോ ETO BPയാ? ETO BP ഇതാണ്. റണ്ണിങ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഏതാ? സ്റ്റാറ്റ്സ് കാണിച്ചുതരാം. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആരെങ്കിലും കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ.
വണ്ടി ഓഫ് ആക്കിയതിന് ശേഷം എഞ്ചിൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഡിക് ഡിക് സൗണ്ട് സീനാണ്. ഞാൻ സുരേൻ കണ്ടു കൂടോണോ കണ്ണേ കൺമണി.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Up and running then.
Eto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Be quick to recover this. And he's been caught on it here.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto. Fast, strong, energetic.
And of course with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
And he was quick to react. Quarter of an hour played. Greenwood.
കഴിയാറായില്ല, നീ ഇങ്ങോട്ടോ ഹാരിസ്.
And here's it's Eto! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And he's gone backward here. And it's Camavinga!
Nice.
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Koku.
Big fan. Siraj bro, എവിടെ?
That has not gone well.
Rosario really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Space for him to turn and look. He has a look up. Spread it left. Goes for the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. Matches Cunha.
Rosario truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
Punched away. Matches Cunha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Siraj bro, എവിടെ? സുഖല്ലേ?
Pass somewhat off target. That signals the end of the
ലൈക്ക്
first
ചെയ്തോ
period.
guys, എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's
Puya
all
jersey
still
ഇട്ടോ.
very much up for grabs. Rosario coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh
Ball
initiatives.
എടുക്കാം.
This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first time. It's Eto! Sensational from Eto! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Eto.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the pass is intercepted. Greenwood.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive.
Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Eto is offering a wry smile there.
Matías Cunha. Koku does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's not an especially good pass, that. Messi. Azar. And that's another good win of the ball. Fernandes. Messi. Now it's Eto. Pirlo. Now it's Eto. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. Played back into the centre. Matías Cunha tries to pass it through. Pirlo. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And here's Eto.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Pirlo. Matías Cunha. It's a searching pass. Great chance! Loose ball now, and and he's following up! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there!
Hello?
It's all becoming so easy! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
ഇതൊക്കെ എന്ത് ഫോർമേഷൻ ആക്കിയിട്ട്
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Eto.
So we have movement on both benches.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
3-0 and things are starting to look
എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയാ പാസ്
awfully
കൊടുക്കണം
cozy.
Number 19, Messi. Coming on the
നല്ല
field.
കൂടെ ഉണ്ടോ
Leicester.
Number 11,
പാസ് ഭയങ്കര സ്ലോ ആയിട്ട് പോകും
And Shevchenko.
Shevchenko. Number
Good take. Shevchenko. And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Substitution in progress. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve. Whether
leader. It's an Arsenal problem, and Arsenal now are urgent, necessarily so. Getting even touch. It's no longer goes now.
And bro, no.
Brilliant central right in the first Slovenia for the first time.
Really well today, so pushing up the pitch, doing all the right things. Managing the game really well, managed to fantastic on the ball and space.
That's a big piece of news. That's what we do with big London here. Very good.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. It's the keeper's ball. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alexander-Arnold. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Azar. And smartly reclaimed. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's superb.
Rosario really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should
Bra,
have
let's
the
try it.
final ball was very poor.
Rummenigge just eases him off the ball. That has not gone well. Koku. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Looking for the run, and he's in on goal. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Ticked through. That's been cut out. Well played. That looks a decent ball. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been a lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Rummenigge. Here's a man adored by many, even by some. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Picked out. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? It's Eto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Good ball, good take. Struck first time. That was superb goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Greenwood. We expected better, and so did he. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. He's got away. Oh, Messi! Oh, the ball swung loose here. And that would have been game's second match.
Messi really thought he scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's their second corner of the game.
Rummenigge, number 11. Number 10, Hazard. Coming on the field.
He leaps for it.
Oh, and that should have been two. He's
Claudio.
really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Neymar. Substitution in progress.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's lost his man. It's Ibrahimovic.
എന്താ
Another one of
Oh.
football's and how moments.
പുറത്തിറങ്ങിയിരിക്കും.
Rosario still ahead by the game's only goal. Messi. Some resolute defending there.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Right, Shevchenko.
4 added
Four
minutes has
added
been
minutes on the
indicated.
board. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Shevchenko!
നീ കേറിയില്ലേ? നീ ഇന്നലെ രാവിലെ കുത്തുവിന്റെ പറയാൻ കേട്ടില്ല.
Really sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up.
നീ വരുന്നോ?
And a header! Goal!
നെയ്മർ ഡേറ്റ്.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan
Okay.
comes together?
Abhishek bro, okay.
Never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
And a quick reminder.
നിന്റെ സ്കോർ ഇതാണ് സ്കോർ.
Rosario definitely impressing me here.
മാനേജർ
Especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was Lincoln.
ആദ്യം ഒരു കളി കളിച്ച് തോറ്റു ഞാൻ. എന്നിട്ട് വന്നിട്ട് കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി ചെയ്യണം.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is
ഗുഡ് ബ്രോ. ജി ജി ജി ജി. വെൽ പ്ലേ വെൽ പ്ലേ. കട്സ് കളിക്കോ? പോയിട്ട് കേട്ടാ. പോയിട്ടല്ലേ വെള്ളം കുടിക്കാൻ. നീ പറഞ്ഞ എല്ലാം പറഞ്ഞ വരുന്നില്ല.
എന്റെ കൂടെയുള്ള സാധനമാണോ അത്? കേരള എക്സ്ട്രീം ടൂർ തന്നെയല്ലേ? ഞാൻ ആരെയാണ് പിടിച്ചിതാക്കിയത് മോഡാക്കിയത്? കേരള എക്സ്ട്രീം തന്നെയല്ലേ? അതില്ലേ വാച്ചിങ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ലേ? ബാക്ക് കൂടെ കാണുമായിരുന്നു.
വരുന്നില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ ഇതാക്കി. എല്ലാരും വരുന്നോണ്ട് ഒരു വ്യൂവേഴ്സിന് കാണാൻ ഒരു ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. നമ്മള് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കും, ബേക്കിരിക്കുന്നവന്മാരെ ഒന്നോരോടെ കളിക്കും.
But bro, not on a mode for match. Good match bro. Running errands. Okay. Wow. See. Video.
അപ്പൊ നിന്റെ
ലോൺ എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല ഇറക്കിയതേ ഉള്ളൂ വണ്ടി കണ്ടില്ലേ മാറ്റിയിട്ട് ലോഡ് വണ്ടി ഇങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് ചിലപ്പോ നിൽക്കുമെന്തോന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞോടാ
അപ്പോ
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has a lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a user of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Rummenigge. Do it. Great vision. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Paulette. Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. Oh, he hit that sweetly. The keeper's ball. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is a promising build-up. Passes short and sharp. Picked out, brilliant. And Pullets! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a loose ball. But it goes.
Rosario are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pass is just off target. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, that's well spotted. Azar. And it's Azar. Up Kisum. And it's Due. Oh, no joy this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe finds himself offside.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ കേട്ടോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ
And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution.
So, into the second half.
Rosario have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nicely aimed pass. Now that's a lovely exchange.
Oh.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Stitch defending, but that'll do. And this is Pullets. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Zanetti gets it away. And he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he spark a counter here? Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And he thumps it clear. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pullets, and he's managed to get free.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, can he finish? And no mistake.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി കേൾക്കോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ
Telling moment.
ആളുണ്ട്
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Messi.
Rosario choosing to make the first change. Rosario are in front now. The game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Shevchenko. Number 23,
Sola.
ETO.
That has
Number
been knocked
18,
clear.
Zola.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Decent chance! Thinks about the shot. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is Suta! Oh, that was no routine
അതിൽ
save.
കളിക്കാണ്ടോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാണ്ടോ
Really
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി
must be
കളിക്കാണ്ടെങ്കിൽ
thinking
ആയിരിക്കും
what he has to do to score there.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Brilliantly cut out.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
this is well. Zola. Pirlo. Shevchenko. And he's running through. And that's it. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it turned out to be a bit of a slow burner, this one, Peter. Still, I think...
ലൈക്ക് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവർക്ക് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവർ സബ് ചെയ്യുക സുജിത് ബ്രോ അറിയില്ല അത് ഞാനല്ല ചെയ്യുന്ന ലൈവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ബ്രദറാണോ ഷമ്മു ബ്രോ വെള്ളം കുടിക്കാനായിട്ട് വെളിയിൽ പോയി
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
പോരും ഷമ്മു ബ്രോ പോരും
So we're up and running.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional. It tries one from. Oh, it's hit the post. Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Yes, oh jeez. Let's go.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's under a lot of pressure there. Pirlo. Rummenigge. That's a good ball. Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the game's first significant moment. It's Totti! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Costa Curta. And here's Chiesa. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is masterful defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi! And he couldn't finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's onto this. Oh, good take in a good area. Chiesa is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Costa Curta. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Pirlo. Hazard. Rummenigge has created one goal already. He's had it taken off him.
Rosario can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Casemiro calmly anticipates. Rice. And it's Hullet. This looks promising. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Hazard!
There will be 1 minute added time.
The most accurate pass. And this is... And Hullet! And kept out by the most... That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Rosario leading by one at the break.
Request for support.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Rosario with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rosario leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now he's running away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Casemiro cuts it out. That is a great pick out. Rummenigge, he's... Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, The finish, sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rummenigge. And here's Forlan. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And here's Messi. Picked out Bertotti! And that's a good finish. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Chiesa.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
21,
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22,
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Totti.
Well, there's a real
Number
sense
10,
that the momentum has shifted
Messi.
here, Peter, and the
Number
crowd are
41,
reacting to that now.
Rice.
And this is bad. And he shoots!
Number 20,
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 17, De Bruyne. Number
Who
8,
really are going about things in the right fashion,
Number
Peter.
9,
It's great to see.
Pep Guardiola.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Eto. Forced to go back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Maldini. This is a promising build-up. Looking to play him in. Zola gets flagged offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Zola, and he's managed... Zola!
Maybe 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pirlo.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Gilberto Silva isn't always part of the conversation, Peter, when it comes to the greatest defensive midfielders of all time, but perhaps he should be.
Why's that?
Well, he was a very unique player. He had a brand of defending that was kind of truly his own. I mean, he hardly ever tackled. He just constantly stalked his opponents, forced them back, more of a repellent than a destroyer, if you like.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Struck first time. That was quite a hit.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard, oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Hazard is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Maldini. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. Tries a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! About as smooth as it gets! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Rosario have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Check, the great organiser of defence. That's Maldini. And back to the keeper they go. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard. Oh, well played, well
There
played.
will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And it's Inzaghi. That's an imaginative pass. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Rosario are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Hazard.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Griezmann. Number
Rosario
21,
leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
coming on the field. Number
It's a
20,
little off target.
Chiesa. Number 9,
Messi.
Diego
And
Forlan.
that interception
Number
was
19,
most necessary.
David Villa.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiesa. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pirlo. And it's Nesta. Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And the pass is intercepted. Hazard. And this is Hazard. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Rosario clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Maldini. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Belletti. Van Bouten. Belletti. To Messi. And it's Belletti. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passing nice and neat.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rummenigge. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Villa. Hazard. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So here comes the substitution. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And this is Zola. He's picked... And Zola! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, that's neat.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all around, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought.
How's bro? Hi. ഗൈസ് അപ്പോൾ ലൈക്ക് എത്ര ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തു. സ്ട്രീം എൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ്. ഓക്കെ, നാളത്തെ ലൈവ് കാണാം ഗൈസ്. ഓക്കെ ബൈ. സബ് ചെയ്തു, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തു. ഓക്കെ എന്നാ ബൈ ഗൈസ്, ബൈ ബൈ.